In a world that often celebrates relentless ambition, perfectionism, and comparison, the gentle art of self-compassion and self-love can feel radical, even countercultural. Many of us have internalized the idea that we are never quite enough, never accomplished enough, attractive enough, or worthy enough. This subtle undercurrent of self-criticism can erode our confidence, sap our joy, and hinder our growth. But what if the true foundation of personal transformation lies not in relentless self-improvement, but in learning to treat ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and encouragement we naturally offer to those we care about? The journey towards self-compassion and self-love is not about becoming self-indulgent or complacent. Instead, it is about cultivating a nurturing relationship with ourselves, a relationship rooted in acceptance, forgiveness, and genuine appreciation for our inherent worth. By embracing this path, we not only heal old wounds, but unlock our full potential, becoming resilient, empowered, and deeply connected to our authentic selves. When we practice self-compassion, we counteract the harsh inner critic that thrives on shame and self-blame. Instead of berating ourselves for our perceived shortcomings, we respond with empathy and patience. This shift may seem subtle, but research consistently shows that self-compassion is linked to greater emotional resilience, lower levels of anxiety and depression, and increased motivation to pursue meaningful goals. Our thoughts shape our reality. For many, the internal dialogue is dominated by self-doubt and negative self-talk. Daily affirmations are simple, positive statements repeated regularly, which can help rewire these ingrained beliefs and foster a healthier self-image. I know you're wondering, do affirmations really work? The science of neuroplasticity demonstrates that our brains are malleable. Repeated thoughts and behaviors create new neural pathways. When we consciously choose affirming statements, we disrupt the cycle of self-criticism and reinforce messages of worthiness and capability. Some examples of empowering affirmations include, I am enough, just as I am. I deserve compassion from myself and others. My value is intrinsic and not dependent on perfection. I forgive myself for my mistakes and grow from them. Integrating affirmations into your daily routine, perhaps as part of a morning ritual or before bedtime, can gently shift your self-perception over time. Pairing affirmations with mindful breathing or gentle movement can further anchor these positive beliefs in your body and mind. Despite external successes, many individuals grapple with the persistent feeling of being a fraud, convinced that their accomplishments are due to luck or deception rather than talent or effort. This phenomenon, known as imposter syndrome, disproportionately affects high achievers and those stepping outside their comfort zones. Imposter syndrome is rooted in the following mindsets of perfectionism and unrealistic standards, comparisons with others, societal messages around achievement and belonging. Sounds like we're lost, but here are some strategies for overcoming imposter feelings. Normalize the experience. Understand that imposter feelings are common, especially when embracing new challenges. You are not alone in feeling this way. Reframe mistakes. View setbacks as opportunities for growth, not evidence of inadequacy. Own your successes. Keep a victory log of your achievements and review them regularly to internalize your progress. Speak your truth. Sharing your imposter feelings with trusted friends or mentors can reduce shame and offer valuable perspective. Self-compassion practice. Respond to imposter thoughts with kindness rather than criticism. Remind yourself, it's okay not to know everything. I am learning and growing. by developing greater self-awareness and compassion. You can gradually disarm the imposter within and step more fully into your power. Holding on to guilt and self-blame can be deeply corrosive, preventing us from moving forward and embracing new possibilities. Self-forgiveness is not about denying responsibility for past actions. Rather, it's about acknowledging our mistakes, making amends where possible, and choosing to release perpetual self-punishment. People who are able to forgive themselves experience lower levels of stress, greater well-being, and more fulfilling relationships. Remember, no one benefits when you cling to self-criticism. The courage to forgive yourself is the first step toward true healing. A positive self-image is not about arrogance or denial of flaws. It is about seeing yourself through a lens of acceptance, respect, and appreciation. Cultivating this perspective requires both intention and daily practice. The journey towards self-compassion and self-love is lifelong. There will be days of ease and days of struggle. Yet each act of kindness, each moment of forgiveness, and each affirmation plants a seed of transformation. Remember that your own self-compassion is both your foundation and your beacon. My friends, don't be afraid to challenge the myth of perfection and to celebrate your progress, however incremental. Above all, don't you ever forget that you are worthy, you are enough, and you deserve your own love.